3 shots, and as we said, all 3 were big chances in terms of expected goals and, expecting Havertz to score. Only got one of them on target, an XG of 0.53, so he had a 53% chance of scoring against Wolves, and he didn't, and that 50-50 is so crucial. Obviously, he didn't end up on the score sheet. So, in front of goal, not a good day for Kai Havertz on Saturday.
Will he ever be an out-and-out number 9? He never was that, so this is a little unfair on him, and perhaps he offers a lot more than just a goal, does he, Sam?
Yeah, absolutely, because actually when Arsenal had 10 men, when they were a man light, he did actually step up for them off the ball. 1 more duels than any other Arsenal player. Most of them were in the air, and he got 50%, we're talking 50-50s again. He won 50% of his aerial duels, covered the 3rd most distance out of any other Arsenal player. Only Declan Rice and Leandro Trossard managed more. And he had the 3rd best forward pass rate. So he was getting Arsenal up the pitch by winning it and also playing it up the pitch. And it's the story of Havertz's season on the whole, because if you look at his numbers, he ranks 3rd for the total aerial duels competed in the Premier League. And he's also in the top sort of 10 to 15 players for winning the ball, running off the ball, and closing players down and creating turnovers, basically. So the problem is that Arsenal aren't looking for this striker. They're not looking for the hard off the ball, working hard. They're looking for the goal scorer in their team, especially with Gabriel Jesus injured. It's something that Arsenal may need to address in the final few days of the window.
Yeah, and the question is are they looking, and will they find that player?
Yeah, well, obviously with Jesus' injury, it's such a blow. So it's not just in terms of do Arsenal have the quality in terms of out-and-out goal scorers, but do they actually have the numbers overall? Because Gabriel Jesus is set to miss the rest of this season. The word from Arsenal is that they will only really go for long-term targets. They're not going to get a body in. They're going to look for someone that was already on their striker shortlist, and whether they can bring that forward 6 months. We saw this a few years ago with Martin Ødegaard, who was on Arsenal's long list in the attacking midfielder role. They brought him in on loan initially from Real Madrid and then bought him permanently for £30 million. However, that was 4 years ago. These deals don't happen very, very often. So it's going to be interesting in the final few days. But I think Gail also makes a very, very good point that once Arsenal's Champions League situation is confirmed, and when other teams' Champions League situation isn't confirmed, i.e. the teams get eliminated from the Champions League, that could have an impact in the transfer market. So we're in for a very big week.